Hi everyone, this is going to be a video about my preschool's workbox for the week. We've already started the week. I couldn't load this one up. It's taking forever to get my videos on YouTube, so I just decided to wait till the other one loaded and then make this one. So this is his first workbox, and it's pretty much just his daily work that he does in here, where he does his calendar time. He's doing weather, so he does the weather. Today there was a little bit of snow, so he colored his snow for today. And then his Bible is in here, and we're reading Noah's story right now, so he did a coloring page for the Noahs, and that is it for the first one. Second workbox is math, so he did a review page already. He did this worksheet where he had to draw another carrot to make it two, and just circled the one pictures on the back. He did a worksheet on big and small, and then this one was sequencing first, next, and last depending on the picture. This is the one for directions. He had to circle the one that was different. And this one's also smaller and bigger. Same over here. He did smallest, biggest. And he also traces this book every day. So like today's work is in here. As you can see, his numbers, they're getting better, but that's a 6, not a 5. So he's got some work to do, but it's his little scribbles. And then he'll have another work page of big and small, short and tall, which is that. And then he's done this one in dry erase before, so now I'm just going to have him do it with a doodot. And then on Friday, we'll read my 2 book. And I'll have him get like items and things like that if we have any that go to the story. And then this one has a card that has activity tray. So which means he goes over here to the activities. And he's already worked with the bears where he does the signs. He likes to do this one. So like right now I'm actually working this bear. Sorry. This bear here has the stars up and down, so I'm trying to work with him that he doesn't put the stars sideways, so like put them the exact way. He's already done his patterns, so he's played with the erasers and he's got a ton of them in here. And the next thing he's going to do is do the numbers, and he's using beads. So if it's 20 orange beads, he needs to find 20 orange beads. He has Thursday, this is same and different, and he'll use the cards, and then he'll just use these to place them in the answers. And then for Friday, we have the the +1 facts. And he'll be using these as counters to do that, which he already knows them. I just want him, just to have something to count if he feels like it. So that would be it for math. The next workbox is his alphabet, so and his name practice. So he does the same thing he does with the numbers. He uses this workbook, which is dry erase, and he just practices his letters by tracing. I don't make him do them on his own. He's still pretty new to that, so he decided to do those today. And he has a choice if he wants to do the book or this one, and he's been doing the book. He's liking the book. And then his name practice, which he didn't do today, and he did do the name practice with the beads. So, and then this box also has activity trays, so that's another tag. So again, he grabs on the second level, and he did alphabet sound match, which is just flashcards that I cut up, that I bought that brought the names to them, but that also have pictures. So because he's in preschool, we're just using the pictures, and he just matches it to, like this one's a pie, so pretty much he just puts it on top of the P. So that's what he did for today. And then yesterday we played a little bit of Jenga, so we put these together, and we'll pull them out in order from A through Z, and when he pulls it out, he just marks this page that he got the A, and that's it for that game. And then the other game he has is to use these little foam letters and just put them where they belong, where they're missing on these. And this came from workbooks that I just put together into a file folder. So those are the activities as far as the alphabet drawer goes. Fourth drawer is writing. So for writing, we're doing letter F for the week. So he's got his dry erase board, and I wrote capital, lowercase, etc., and he just pretty much copied what I did. And then he also had yesterday to do it with chalk, so he wrote 5 lowercase, and then in the back 5 uppercase. So that's what he has done so far, and he'll be doing this all week. So he's liking this a lot, so I'll leave it there. And that would be it for this drawer. Fifth drawer is our phonics. So he plays with his leapfrog. He likes to hear the sound, and he likes to do that. There you go.
Every letter makes a sound. F says.
Sorry, didn't mean to press it, but pretty much that's what he likes to play. Let me turn it off. And he also uses these cards. He'll sit at his desk, which is right over there, the yellow one. And he has to say the sounds 3 times as he goes through his cards. Then he grabs his phonics cards, and we're starting to work on these. So he'll do those, and he does it once with me and once by himself. And then these he does on his own because they're just review. For the rest of the week, he has to, once we get to Friday, I'll just tell him, like, whatever sound of phonics, and he has to find the little card and show it to me. So he has that, and that will be it. I think for phonics, I don't think I have, yeah, that's it for this drawer. I don't have anything for his activities. His next drawer is our word work, word families. So I'll show you this in a second because that's an activity. So we're pretty much starting on am, and he's just going, we just went through it today. He still doesn't know them, so there's no stickers on them. And we're still reviewing these, so we do that. I crossed off the one he's already knows, so I'll be doing that as he learns them. And then he takes these, which this idea came from My Little Smarty Pants and Malenka, and my son loves it. So get down on the floor. So I got this from Target, and I was so excited to find it. Thanks to Malenka for mentioning it. And pretty much my son will just go through each of these, and he just puts it in the mailbox, and he loved that game, so he wants to keep playing it. So I'll be just erasing these as we do new family word families. Another thing he's doing is he's doing his ladders. So he uses his letters for this, which are right over here. So he starts with this one, and he'll make his words, and then we're working on that one because that's the brand new one. And then another activity he has is kind of like a memory match. So the rocks will be upside down, and the cards will be upside down, and he just finds them, or I read him the card, or he reads the card, and then he has to find the rock. So those are activities for that. And then there's 2 file folder games that we'll be playing. This one's a word family. Houses, pretty much. I got this idea from Pinterest, and I used it with my first grader right now when he was in kindergarten. So pretty much I'll put the word family here, and then he has to make the words over here using these little things that I made in the back, which is, you know, letters, and the word families that I pick would be like at, etc. So we use that, and that's one of the file folders. And then I have pencil phonics, and this one came from File Folder Fun. And right now he's just working on at, and he's working on am, which is over here. And pretty much he just puts the little cards where they belong, and the little cards look like this. I can get one out. So pretty much it's like that, and then you just put them on the pencil where they belong. And that's all he has as far as his word family's drawers. Next drawer is reading the alphabet. We're on letter F, so he reads his letter F book. On the first day, pretty much had him color it. So he read the book and he colored his pages. And his word that he's learning is the word the. So it's got a bunch of pages in there. And then let me show you what he's done so far. So he did his letter F, he colored and he traced. He did a help the fish get to the water by following the word the. And then this book, we'll be reading it on Friday, so it's in here. And then he'll be doing his little art. This was supposed to be for Monday, but because it's art, he's doing it on Friday. And he's going to use a Q-tip to make dots all through the F's. And then those will go into his, I'll show you where it's at. Oops, my shadow's in the way. He pretty much just puts it into his chicka chicka boom boom tree as he learns new letters. And some of these began before I started using the reading of the letter curriculum. So he might have a few of these that are the same, and I won't put those up there since he already has those put up there. But anyways, that is what he has done so far. As far as the paperwork goes, I'll show you the activities in a second. And then what he has to do tomorrow, he'll be doing a flower puzzle. And he's going to be doing making the sentences, which is the same sentences as in the story of the letter F book. And he pretty much uses oh my god, I forgot. These little things there. So he pretty much just puts his sentences here, and then there's a picture card that goes to them, so he'll put that up there. And then he has F of all sizes worksheet, so he will write the F until he gets tiny, and that one came from themeasuredmom.com, and she has the whole alphabet, so, and they're great. And then he has the find the in each row, so he'll just circle those or use a marker, however he wants to do it. Not picky about that. And then I'm going to show you the other activities that go to this drawer. Sorry, I'm moving around, but I'm trying to keep everything together. So then he goes to the activities in here. So he also, these are the little puzzle pieces that go to that flower maze. And then this is what he did on day 2. Day 1, all they had was pretty much that Q-tip thing, but I'm saving that. So I'll show you what. And I keep this here because he can reuse it over and over for the week. So this is for syllables. So he pretty much just counts the syllables for each picture card, which has all the pictures from the story on it. There's a farmer, a fan, a fish, football, things like that. And he'll use the clothespins to put it on the card that it goes to. And then this 20 grid, I use marbles. So I pull out like a bunch of marbles, let's say 4, and he counts them. And then he covers 4 spots. I don't care if it's the fish or the F, whatever. And he covers it with the beans. And that's what he did already for today. So I will keep this here so that he can use it for the rest of the week. And he's reviewing, you know, the games and things like that. So that will be it as far as his reading the alphabet goes. His next tray is just reading. So we're working on math. And it's great because it's working on the at and the am as well, which is what we just started, and that's exactly how I'm going to do his word families, is depending on the books that he will be reading. And what he does is he reads it, and when he reads it, we initial it. So once he gets an initial, he gets to have a piece of candy, which I keep in this tin. So he just pretty much goes in here and gets a piece of candy. So he has 2 signatures so far. And he loves it. He loves getting candy. So I try to keep the candy just for a prize, or, you know, if they do something good. So that's the only way my children get candy. So he looks forward to that. So he read that. We haven't done McGuffey this week, so it's in here, but I'm working more on the mat, on the Bob books. So that is it for this drawer. His 9th drawer is pretty much colors and shapes. So he's done like 2 worksheets where he just traced the shapes. They're pretty simple. He traced shapes on this Elmo and Friends book that I received, or that I got for free. So pretty much what he did was go through the story, and we did a seek and find. So he pretty much had to get those little beads that I have that are colored over there, and he just pretty much places it in everything that's red on the book, and then we'll turn the page and he finds his next color depending on the seek and find. So that's pretty much what we do with that book. The rest of the week he has a puzzle to do, and I got this one from Target. So he'll just be putting his puzzle together and then telling me the color of the shape and the shape name. And then he also has a file game, which is he's going to trace first the shapes and the color word that it has. And he still doesn't know his color words, but I will help him with that. And then after he does that, he is using these cutouts that I got from different types of workbooks that I've been collecting. So I've just been cutting them out and putting them in here. And they're all backed like with a cereal box to make them hard. And this page came from Shelf Work. So that's it for that file game. And then for another day, he has tracing of all the shapes. And then the worksheets. And I'm trying to leave these. I did a few, but I'm going to try to leave these for Friday since they're so easy for him to do anyways. So that would be it for this workbox. His last drawer is for the electives. I had done where I was doing a different elective every day. I'm doing the same elective for the whole week. So for this week, he has logic. So he'll be doing fish. He will be doing these little cards, which are all different colors, and just doing the same pattern. He will be doing maze, where he just does it with a dry erase. And he will be finding everything on this page that he can find that starts with the sound of F. Then he also has this one where he's copying whatever he sees up there. He copies it and puts it onto the bottom part. I do not remember where I got this. My older son uses it a lot, so I really do not know where I got this from. Sorry. And then for Friday, we have a few like worksheets for him to do as far as Macy's goes, and they're pretty easy, which is again why I'm leaving that for Friday. And another thing that I am doing with him, because this is the elective drawer, he is he's doing signing time with his brother. So he's doing this every day, and they just pretty much sit down and watch the video, and then after we're done, I stand up in front of the class and we go over the book that I have that has the let me see if I can show it to you real quick. That has this one. It has all the hand signs. So we'll go over that and review their hand signs. So that is it for his drawers. Another thing that I wanted to show you is I keep all my reading the letter of the week stuff in here. So for the 4th day, as far as that is concerned, he will be putting these in order. And these are all Sesame Street cards that I I found a while back, and he puts that in order. And it's just 1 through 10. For Thursday, he does his pocket chart book, which is just reading the same thing that was right there, the sentences. He just reads it. And then he does a tracing page, which I got from Confessions of a Homeschooler. So I can pull it out. Okay, let me show you this page first. So this is the rhymes. So pretty much he uses this page, and all these pictures rhyme with fan. So he has to say the word and then cut it out and then paste it with a fan. So that's the page for that. These pages are stuck. Okay, and then this is the page that I got from Confessions of a Homeschooler. He's just pretty much going to trace the letter F. And then for this page, I will be doing the same thing. I will be grabbing some counters or rolling dice. I haven't made up my mind yet. I did write counters, but I haven't made up my mind. And he's going to count it, and then he's going to cover with doodads the number. So that's pretty much what he will be doing for day 4. Get this out of the way, and I'll put it in there later. And then for day 5, as far as day 5 goes, he will, my goodness, these are like pattern cards that come with the whole thing. So he's pretty much going to cut these out on the line, so it'll be cutting practice. And then he will paste them on a piece of paper in a pattern that he wants to do. But I haven't made up my mind about him pasting them. I might just have him keep the cards so that we can reuse them over and over. And he doesn't like to color, so I don't know if there even will be colored. And then he has a fire truck art type of thing to do. So I gave him that, and that's if we have time. If we don't, I'll just save it for Fire Week for his kindergarten. And I think there was something else in here. Yeah, there it is. And then the other thing is called print awareness. So pretty much I will read this sentence, which says, "A fish swims in the water." And I give him little cards that I made using paint card strips. And he has to put the words that I said in order as I said them. So pretty much I think that is it as far as his reading thing. I'll have to fix all this in a little bit. Another thing I wanted to show you was that just like my first grader, my pre-K has his own sticks. These are called 5 sticks because we're counting by 5s. Yes, they have 10 beans, but I separated them in on purpose. So pretty much to teach them, you know, that 5 and 5 make 10, and to count by 5s. So he pretty much goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then he goes into the thousands, which is kind of funny. So I want to work with him on that. I keep his, you know, phonics sticks as well in here. So when he doesn't use his cards for phonics to send out the words, we use the sticks. And that, I think, will be all as far as my son's workbox. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. Anyways, until next week, you guys have a good week of homeschooling. Thank you.